We are wrapping up my conversation with Will Higgins, one of my favorite writers, formerly with the Indianapolis Star. Good morning.
Morning, Dick.
You are taking people around downtown for now in a special tour company that you call
Will Higgins Tours.
Okay, and we've already been to
We've been to University Park, where we talked about the rat infestation
Right.
of 2000 and also of the disappearing arms from the Pan statue.
You have to go back on wishtv.com and look that up, because it's a story that it's so hard to repeat again. The infamous, the iconic LSA's building, where people used to line up just to look in the windows. And tell us, what's the story here?
Well, this is a story about, right now, Kurt Vonnegut is like one of the greatest heroes in the history of Indiana. He's the great writer, an oracle type dude, and he is revered widely. He has his own museum here.
Yeah.
But in 1969, May 2nd, 50 years ago next month, he was in Indianapolis on a book tour selling Slaughterhouse-Five, his greatest book of ever, one of the great books of the 20th century. And it had been a huge success all over the country. So he came to Indianapolis, his hometown, and in the LSA's bookstore, which is located in the basement, and he sat down with his pen, waiting to sign copies of his masterwork. He sat there for 2 hours. 13 people stopped by and bought books, all of them his relatives.
I can relate to that. Yeah. Okay. And then there was another part of the story.
Well, then, I mean, and then you think, well, now what was that? What was going on May 2nd, 1969? Well, I looked up the weather. You can do that. You can go back and see what kind of day it was. It wasn't raining. It was a lovely spring day. Where was everybody? Well, they were at the Murat Temple, having the mayor's breakfast, an Indy 500 event. 1,300 people crammed into the.
That's okay.
And they were honoring the actor Clu Gulager, who was in the Virginian.
Yeah,
you might know him. He was a TV actor. No, and so it just shows you how things, how people's stock rises and falls and then rises.
It was great to see you, Will.
Dick.
We're gonna do this again another time. Pick 4 more places. How's that?
Excellent.
Okay.